much for joining us. You guys are in Las Vegas this morning, aren't you?
That's right. We're having a little champagne breakfast out here.
All right. Well, you guys are live on the Valder BB Show coming from Dallas, Texas. Thank you so very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, you guys, what do you have, a new show? You guys are just world famous. What are you doing in Las Vegas? I think that's your kind of home.
Yeah, that's kind of our epicenter. You know, there's the theaters here are so massive that we're able to do things here that we can't do anywhere else. You know, we've always had great fan response when we go to Dallas, but the show here, we turn the entire theater into the inside of a human brain, and then the Blue Men play that brain. They play around with giant iPads, and they play around. In the casino itself, we have our great musicians and the Blue Men and a robot go around and kind of dance around in the casino before the show starts as a warm-up. And then when the show starts, the sun rises, and we let it rip, and we have drums that make smoke rings, and we have neuron drums and assembly line robots that the Blue Men play music with, and lots of luminescent, crazy stuff. So we're really excited about this. Show could only happen in Las Vegas.
And it's at the Monte Carlo resort and hotel and casino, which is really important because we got a little room service in this morning. They're really great at that.
They have a great dish called apple cordon bleu, which we're having here now. We thought we would wait till...
it's very early here. We had to roll out of bed and get to the studio,
so
I'm a little hungry.
Careful, yeah, okay.
Apple is a great way to start the day.
Did you have another question, Valder? I know that we have long answers.
Well, that's okay. I saw you guys here.
You got to go fast. There's something up. Go ahead. Speak up a little bit. We can hear you, Valder. Go ahead.
Okay. You just got real big interference going on. You tell me.
Well, actually, that's the best way to answer it right there. Is with
It's a really good point you were making. I'm not sure I heard it, but that was a really good point about how the show ends with a huge celebration. You've seen it before.
I've seen you guys at SMU here in Dallas. And you guys are really, really popular here in Dallas. So I'm thinking you're going to be just as popular or more there at the casino, correct?
Yeah, I mean, Vegas is kind of a perfect place for Blue Man. It's just such a crazy place here. And the Blue Man just fits right in. And like I said, the show we have here is one we couldn't do anywhere else. So we're really excited about it.
Well, you guys are kind of almost, and this is just not a comparison, so don't take this in, but you guys have elevated to this disarray level where, you know, people just flock to see you. What's so unique about Blue Man Group? Tell me, somebody.
Well, we haven't figured it out ourselves, but the one thing we'll say is that it seems like people of all different ages and all different tastes can enjoy the show. We have a lot of humor and a lot of drums in the show, and we do notice that every culture around the world, no matter what your taste is, you know, people like humor, and they like the beat and the rhythm. And so we really push those two things. Plus, in recent years, we really push the technology and the kind of the beautiful design, and so that people can, and if you're going to put your good money down for a night out, we want you to escape to an entirely new world. And so that's what we've done here, is we've created kind of a world that you can go into. There's a part of the show where we turn the entire theater into a human brain, and the Blue Men play neuron drums, and it makes the lights shoot all around, just like this experience here. We're sort of doing an interpretive dance of what it feels like to be in the audience. I'm really enjoying this.
What did you guys study? Like you said, interpretive dance. Did you study dance and music in college, or was this something that just evolved? Tell me how you guys got to
I was actually a rocket science, and Chris was a neurologist, right?
Yeah, neurologist.
That's a neurologist.
Really.
Geologist.
I studied history,
and
mostly math.
No, we both had backgrounds in performance, and Chris more in music and drumming than I,
But we were kind of in a bad situation when we got out of college because we had so many interests that didn't go together. We liked science, comedy, art, theater,
mimosas,
food, and acrobatics and vaudeville. And so instead of creating a show with a narrative, we went back 100 years to the vaudeville tradition where people did do those sort of mashups, and they were able to put, you know, an opera singer with a juggler, with a comedian, with a dog talent show. And so what we've done is we've combined all our interests into a single show. So it's a very selfish way for us to have a job.
Okay, tell me really quick, how do you want people to find out more about the show? Send them somewhere?
Oh, they can go to blueman.com.
Well, actually, the best way to find out about the the show is to just get on a plane, come to Las Vegas,
That's right.
walk around until you see a blue man, and then follow him.
Well, I thank you guys for being on the Valder BB show. I really, really like you guys because you guys are the epitome of what people always say racially. This is what they say. Well, I don't care if they're black, white, or blue. And I don't know if you know that.
Oh, that's
There you
cool.
go. I love it.
All right. Well,
That's right.
That's kind of the spirit of the show, for real.
Thank you, Chris Wink, and thank you, Phil Stanton of the Blue Man Group for being on the Valder BB show.
Thank you, Valder.